Routines matter more than you think. I remember one conversation I had with a millionaire in person, live interview, and it was going to be about routines. And unfortunately, I didn't rehearse it with this person because this was a last minute person that had to replace a different one. And I'm like, you know what? I'll bring up routines. I'll see how this person, this millionaire, handles routines. So I'm there, get to the question, and I'm like, so and so. Tell me about your routine. How much has that really helped you develop as a leader over the years? And he surprised me, and he surprised a lot of the people in the audience. He said, well, I don't really have a routine, Tristan. And I thought for a second, oh, darn. No, I don't know where I should take it from here because the whole thing was based on routine. But I quickly pivoted. I said, well, how do you do it in the morning then? And he said, well, Tristan, I usually wake up and I've been doing the same thing for years, which is I take my dog out for a walk, I get the coffee, and then I come back and I look at the Excel sheet for the pro forma, see where we're at. And then the pro forma will determine what we need to pressure on. And then he kept going and going. And then I think it was when he brought up the fact that he looked at his pro forma first, I realized, wait a second. This guy has a routine he's been doing for years. He just didn't formalize it and say it's a routine. So I said, hey, you just ran through a routine. And he realized it at the same time. He's like, yeah, I guess you're right. I do have a routine. So listen, routines matter. Whether you think you have one, you actually do. You wake up, you do the thing that you do, and I want you to change it. I want it to be better for you. Because like this millionaire he had just created this amazing routine for himself that it worked. And I want you to think, wait, is my routine great? What can I improve on? And it starts with the evening routine. This is a two-parter. This is part one. We're going to go over the evening routine. And I built this in 2019, the evening routine. The one we're going to go over tomorrow, which is the morning routine I built previously. Now, the evening routine isn't talked about, but I think routines start the night before. And it was in conversation with somebody else that I realized how important this was years back. And I want to go over the evening one today because we forget. And it's extremely relevant to keep you focused, to make sure that you are focused on those things that are a priority. I'm Tristan. And this is Your Daily Real Estate. It's a podcast. It's a show. It runs about 5 to 10 minutes every single day. We're on year 2 already. And I do it for you. I do it so that you can continue to grow because look, it's 2026. I need you to get going in the right direction. I need you to use a lot of the things that I've shown works over the years. And I need you to see that the things that I talk to other successful agents about actually works, and I'm bringing it to you in short forms. Today, we're going to be going over the evening routine, and it's prepare. Prepare. I have written down right in front of me. So if you need this is episode 764. And I want to start with P from prepare. It's plan. This is something that you need to look at for the next day. Like plan your day before. If you haven't planned, at least take a look at what's on your agenda. Who do I need to show up as? What do I need to do? Did something change from today to tomorrow? Am I going to have a challenge with a conversation that I'm having that's going to be requiring a lot of my focus? And I'll give you an example. A few days ago, as I'm planning, right, and as things change on my calendar, one of the conversations I had required a lot of research on my part because it required me to go and take a look at things that had already been done, and I needed to show up at a higher level because it was more of a difficult conversation, and I knew I was going to be asked a lot of different questions, and it was going to test my knowledge on certain things. So what did I do? I prepared. See, planning allows you to prepare better. So I love taking a look at where I'm at. Who do I need to show up as? And how prepared do I need to be on something that I may not know enough about at the time? Next is R, review. Days go by so quickly that we don't often take a look and say, well, what did I do today? How did it go today? Can I, could I have done that a little bit better? Could I have shown up a little bit better for that one? Did I miss a text? Did I miss a voicemail? Did I check all my email? Who do I need to respond to tomorrow because I didn't get to it today? Reviewing, really important. PR. Next is E. Now, it's exercise for E, but this isn't going to replace your full on exercise, okay? You still need to go and move and walk and run and lift weights, whatever you do. This is just a quick hit so that you can jump down, do 20 push ups, 40 push ups, do jumping jacks, punch the air, do air guitar. I don't care what it is. Move around because it releases good chemicals in your body quickly so that you can go and settle down again and be like, got it. Oh, I moved. I loved it. Take a deep breath right now. It's the same thing, right? Just move a little bit. That's E. Play. This is, well, I call it play a little bit, or I call it practice gratitude. I think you can do either one. I gravitated more towards practicing gratitude over the years, but you can also take a moment to play a little. Do some things that you enjoy, because sometimes we forget. Sometimes we forget to just, like my friend at the time I interviewed him, P90X guy. I've had him on a couple of times. Well, you guys remember P90X, Beachbody, all that. He said, Tristan, one of the things that I enjoy doing is just to take a moment to myself, just to rock out, play guitar, or go outside and climb on my wall, because he's got a wall where he can climb on, or do something that makes me feel good, right? You can go that route, or you can practice gratitude, which I've shifted more to on this one because I play enough. And that's practicing gratitude. I need to get into the right state to be grateful. Like, who did something today that made my life easier? Who should I reach out to thank because I haven't reached out to them? And what did I do today that maybe deserves a little bit of, a little bit rah on myself? Like, Tristan, that was good. You showed up well today. And that's a little process I have, practicing gratitude. Next is affirmation. It's A, affirmations. These are truths. These are things that I want to end the day with, because sometimes it's been a tougher day. So I want to be able to be thinking and speaking to myself in the right way. So I have a set of these affirmations that I do, and you can easily make some on Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, wherever you go. And just say, hey, give me 10 evening affirmations so that I can wrap up the day strong, because sometimes I have tough days and I want to read something, these truths that I want to show up better, or truths about how I actually am good and have grace for just having a tough day, or sometimes I'm too tough on myself, whatever it is, right? Affirmations. Next, R for reflect, right? Prepare. We're almost done here. And that reflection is more on, how did you treat people today? Reflect back. Were you maybe angry at somebody that you shouldn't have been? Maybe you raised your voice. Should you have been softer? Should you have been more stern? Did you let people kind of say things to you maybe they shouldn't have? Maybe you should have spoken up. Or maybe you actually did something well and you did a good job. So you're reflecting back. What did you do well? Wow, great job. Or, like I said, should you have treated somebody better by text, by email, with a phone call, or in person? And then lastly is E for embrace. I often keep working and I forget to shut off. So this reminds me, hey, it's time to shut off. You're never going to finish everything that you need to do, Tristan. And you need to embrace the night, whenever that is, and you need to go and do other things, right? And that's, for me, that's when I'm like, got it, I need to go play, right? Whether it's my wife, my kids, I enjoy time with them, reading, watching a show, playing Fortnite, going out, whatever it is, embrace it. And that's the evening routine. We'll go over the morning routine tomorrow. If you need this, message me on Instagram. I'll send you the PDF. This is episode 764. And just give me some grace, because I'm not always the fastest at responding to DMs on Instagram. Have an awesome day.